Hello, YouTube family. Greg D, aka the DCUO Gingerbread Man, back here with another DCUO video. Today, I wanted to try out something. I had a recommendation for a artifact setup with sorcery that was not pet related. So I wanted to try it out, and I wanted to show you guys. So this is a might based loadout, not using any pets. I have my trinket pets, of course, but I'm not using any pets in my loadout. And I wanted to try it, and I wanted to show you guys because I have been testing it here. Before we get into that, though, before I give you the information, if you guys could do me a huge favor and hit that thumbs up button on this video, really goes a long way in helping out the channel. It only takes a few seconds for you. Also, I want to thank you guys for helping the channel surpass 6,500 subscribers, which might not seem like a big deal to some of you, but to me it is. So thank you, thank you, thank you for helping me hit 6,500. So without further ado, let's get into it. So what we are going to do first is show you what we are using as far as our artifacts here. So we're using Strat card, Sinestra's Ring, Trans card, Eye of Gemini, and Omega, because as I mentioned in the other mites video that I just posted, if you don't have Omega, Omega is awesome, especially if you are might DPSing. Omega is a must-have. So would highly recommend, no matter what you do, no matter what power you have, no matter what loadout setup you're using, if it's hybrid or if it's might, you have to have Omega in there somewhere. Obviously, you can use Candle in here, because I know that one's a bit quote-unquote OP as well. But this is what I have just because these are ones that I have at 200. And then as far as, we'll go allies first. So we have Crypto in the combat spot using, I could probably switch out Zatanna actually because I'm not using pets in this case. So what I probably would do is switch in Shazam there. I had Zatanna for the pet. So if you have a pet loadout, definitely use Zatanna because she helps buff your pets. But in typical fashion here, I'm going to use Shazam, Batman Who Laughs, and the Crypto. We won't be showing that, but you get the might and precision buff for using Crypto with Shazam as the support ability. And then what I've been testing as far as the loadout is Circle of Destruction, Spore Pod, Soul Bolt, which we are spam to charge up Omega, Soul Barrage, we have Omega itself, and then I'm using Neo Venom Boost here as just our supercharge. I have been using the Brine Hulk as my supercharge with the pet build, but again, I wanted to try something that wasn't a pet build just to see how it did, and this is what we've come up with. So literally, it's going to be easy peasy. You're going to start with your power interaction, just go left to right, and yeah, it's kind of like the other might loadout that's more pet focused in that you're basically going to be spamming Soul Bolt the whole entire time. So yes, it's simple. Yes, it can be monotonous. I'm not going to lie. This isn't meant to be like OP though. At least I don't think it is. Again, I'm just something that I'm trying out, that I'm sharing. If you like it, try it out. If you don't like it, you don't have to. You can tell me that I suck. I understand that I suck. I'll be fully transparent with that. So there is that. But let's get into it here. So you're going to pop, like I said, your Circle of Destruction. So what I found works is you basically do this, and basically again, you're going to spam Soul Bolt until you're. So we got 10 right off the bat. And you get that little bit of boost damage from the barrage itself. And so there you're at 14. And basically you're using those two moves mainly because Circle of Destruction and Spore Pod have a really long cooldown. So you're going to be using Bolt and Barrage as your main focuses here. Again, to spam Omega. And then once Omega does pop up, of course, you're going to use it. And as you can see, Omega pops up pretty frequently here. Using it this way, we'll pop the Neo Venom Boost, and then you're going to get Eye of Gemini because you popped Neo Venom Boost. So we're in that 12 to 14 range here. And if you hit Omega again, There was an 8, so there was a little bit lower one there, just because the rotation got out of whack there. 19 there with Eye of Gemini and the Supercharge, the Neo Venom boost. And again, really easy, really simple. Another almost 19 there. So this could be much. This could be seen much like a gadgets type loadout, or like anything like that, or like a nature almost, where you're going to be spamming something just to get Omega running. Usually like 3 times, then you hit Barrage, and then if you hit it again, that's when everything will be good. So it looks like anywhere from 10 to, let's say, 15 million there. There's a 15 million. And then once you hit the Neo Venom boost and you get the boost from my Gemini, you're probably looking closer to 18 to 20. So probably on par with the pet loadout that I loaded up here earlier this week. We'll go that, do that, do that. Bibbity, 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 bibbity. There's a 22 million right there, so that's the highest I've seen. That's actually the highest I've gotten with Sorcery thus far. And testing out Hybrid, Might, any of it. Another 16, so now what we'll do is we'll pop the Trinket Pets and see how they help us here. So let's pop them. I am using the Elite Henchmen here, the Owen-ones from the current DLC. Now the numbers will go down, obviously, because I kind of went away for a little bit there. So this will be like more, I don't want to say, this is probably what you'll be running in most content, how it is. So, I mean, there you go. You're at 18. You're at 15. And then Circle and Spore Pod pop back up. At 12, so you're still getting some pet damage, even though you're not technically using, you're using Trinket Pets, I guess. There's a 17, and we're going to pop Neo Venom again, just to see. We'll hit the Omega. Blast it, blast it, blast it. There's a 23, almost a 24 with everything going, so there you go. That's pretty good. Again, this is more realistic just because you're going to be having all these guys, running with you in most content anyway. So, maybe 10 to 15 by yourself. Probably 13 to 16 with the Trinket Pets there. You hit your Supercharge. You get the boost from my Gemini. You're probably talking anywhere from 20 to 23 over 10 seconds. So really not bad at all. And again, you're just spamming. And as you can see there too, you will be hitting Omega quite frequently because you're hitting, the cooldown on Soul Bolt is literally like half a second. So I mean, you're just boom, boom, boom. You can just keep fucking hitting it. And I mean, again, it's not bad at all. And if you don't want to use the pets, you're not a huge fan of pet DPSing, but you want to try Sorcery anyway, this might be a viable option for you. But you could even add Scrap. You could maybe even take out Eye of Gemini, add Scrap in there. Or take out Strategist card and put Scrap in there just to like charge up get the better supercharge generation there. But yeah, this seems to be pretty nice. Even though we're not having any pets, this seems to be pretty 21.7. I mean, yeah, this is, once you get that boost from my Gemini and everything, that's yeah, a lot of burst damage, a lot of good damage there. So I would say a viable option. If you don't want to use the pets. I should mention, though, too, because this is a full Might loadout, you're only going to have one skill point in your weapon tree. Everything else is going to be in your. So I have mine set up in the some of the iconic powers here. Technically, if you don't want to worry about the Brine Hog, you need Spore Pod for your rotation, and then you need Venom Boost as well. Then everything else is going to be super powered, critical attack chance, critical attack damage, and then everything else in might and power. So pretty easy, pretty simple. I mean, it's really not a whole lot different from the pet loadout itself. Just you don't have to worry about the pet. You don't have to worry about constantly powering it. So again, if you are someone who doesn't like pet DPSing necessarily, this could be a viable option for you. Uh, and then one last time, we'll go over. So you would need strategist card, trans card, power ring, which is the newest artifact in the game. Eye of Gemini and Omega. Again, if you didn't want to use like Gemini, or you wanted faster um, supercharged generation, you could throw Scrap in there. You could throw Candle in there. You could, let's say, take out Strat card, put Candle in there. Try that. I don't personally have Candle. I mean, I have it, but I don't have it leveled up. So if you're someone that has Candle, like, even if it's at like 160 or 200, try it out, see if you like it. But yeah, so it's pretty viable. I think I like it a lot. It does a decent amount of damage there. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, see you soon.